silence is deafening.
Enjoy it. It doesn't happen often.
I'm sorry. We have a man on the staff who claims the things people do with their napkins and their drinks or their silverware and what have you are very revealing. Huh?
Oh, Mike, I'm glad we went to the shoreline tonight. I had fun. I liked that.
I did too.
All those kids. Do you think they're all so different?
You mean from us?
Oh, well, I mean, all I hear is the generation gap. Do you think they're all so different?
Well, they're more mature, more aware.
How?
They know a lot more, I guess.
About what?
Life.
You mean about sex?
Well, I mean, that too. You see, now, when they don't understand anything, they ask us.
Oh, I don't know. It just seems to me they have the same problems.
Hang-ups, huh?
Hang-ups. Oh, all those girls, those pretty, pretty girls. I think they're concerned about what will happen when they get home, or what won't happen before they get home. And I think the boys are concerned about the same thing.
I hope so.
And you know, we don't really change. We think we get older and wiser and aware. And then some fellow comes along and you find that you get nervous in exactly the same way and about exactly the same things.
Like what? Like what things?
Oh, like what does he think? I mean, I don't want any statement about undying love. But I can't help being concerned. I mean, I'm just like those teenagers back at the dance. So, what does the doctor think?
Well, the doctor thinks that he would like very much to walk Mrs. Russell down the wharf, through the square, through the middle of the square, so that everyone will say, the doctor has a girl. Has a girl. Has a girl. Has a girl.
Thomas, Norman, and Rita Herring.
Hello. How do you do?
And Joe Rossi.
We've met.
Mrs. Thomas is the social worker assigned to this case.
What about the judge, Stephen? What did he say?
Judge Chester has granted your request.
You mean we get to take her home with us?
Officially, you've been granted limited temporary custody pending the outcome of Jill's hearing.
In plain English, she's being handed around like a sack of potatoes. Well, you better get used to it, kid, for the next 16, 18 years of your life.
If it bothers you so much, Mr. Rossi.
That doesn't bother me. That's just where it's at.
Mrs. Thomas, may I take her?
Oh, sure. There. I don't think she'll want anything else tonight. Just her bottle. Just fill it up with plain milk and let her have as much as she wants.
What'd she get for breakfast?
Oh, there's some fruit and some cereal in the bag with the diapers. Mix half a jar of fruit with the cereal. And then there's some pajamas and clean change of clothes in this other bag. I think that's all you want. Oh, my phone number's in the book if you have any trouble. And don't worry about the hour.
Oh, we'll be fine.
What time tomorrow?
10 in the morning. Oh, and make sure you're both there with the child.
We'll make it.
And we should let the father know that he has a right to be at the hearing.
Oh, Joe, did you hear that? Joe?
So they yanked you off the bus. I can see the Reverend in some depot. He's gonna have a long wait.
Nobody's waiting for me anywhere.
Oh, don't give me that. I mean, you were gonna run off with that two-bit preacher.
You knew how funny that was.
Oh, yeah, I'm laughing. You know, I almost got thrown in jail because of you. The cops and that Mrs. Thomas couldn't figure out if I killed you or just bugged you into taking off. But either way, they were all set to throw me in the slammer. What are you doing in here?
The officer left me. He said he'd be back.
Oh, you're just sitting around waiting, huh? Well, why don't you take a walk and just keep going? I mean, nobody'd ever miss you. You know what I'd like to do to you, huh? Huh? Not for my sake, but for the sake of that kid. You've really given her a great start in life, haven't you? Dragging her all around the country, bringing her here, trying to give her to the Carsons.
I wish they had kept her.
Oh, she'd have been a lot better off. You can bet on that. And you call yourself a mother, huh?
I tried.
Oh, I suppose you were trying when you moved in with the Winters, huh? I mean, that was for her sake, too. I'm sure of that. You knew what you were doing when you walked into that scene with your eyes open. And you knew the Reverend was interested, too, didn't you? But, of course, you liked that. I know that. You wouldn't have stuck. I mean, you would have taken off as soon as he made a pass. What'd he tell you, that it's him? So it didn't count?
Joe.
You remember when I was in the chapel? You didn't want any part of me. You two were already together. Weren't you?
I didn't want you clawing me.
Well, there was a time when you couldn't get enough of it. When I was the first guy in your life, the only one. Of course, maybe I didn't know. Maybe I looked into those big, innocent eyes of yours and saw only what I wanted to see. How many others have there been since New York, huh? How many times did you try to get even? How many one-night romances? I mean, that's been the one thought on your mind ever since you left New York, isn't it? Huh? Get even with Joey. Make sure he knows it's his kid, but don't let him near her. You were the little mother who would sacrifice anything for your daughter, and I was the crumb who deserted you. You sold the whole town on that. Beat my brother. You're too much. Well, things finally caught up with you, haven't they? Kelly, you're not going to see her anymore. She's gone. You know where she is?
No.
No. Man, you are too much. You know that. Norman and Rita took her home for the night.
Oh.
Kelly, are you ready for bed? Oh, if bed is ready for you.
Yep. Behold.
Is there anything you can't do?
No.
Norm, are you sure it won't tip over?
Absolutely tip-proof.
And there's no way she can get out?
What do you think she's gonna do? Rob the piggy bank and go out on the town?
Ha. I just want to make sure she's safe.
I got an extra length of cord here. We can tie her to the couch if you like to.
Very funny. Here, how would you like to put her to bed?
Oh.
Come here. Hi, Kelly.
Yeah. Oh. How about that? Down we go, kiddo. Everybody go to bed. Night, night.
Right.
What you thinking about?
Nothing. Night, Kelly. Come on, let's go to bed. Pop.
preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
Your Honor, do you actually think this young girl is going to care anything about molding herself into something worthwhile if you take the only thing she's ever loved in this world away from her?
Don't believe it because they don't know what it's like, so, okay? You get me a bottle. Please, now you let me help you get back to bed. Then you get me a bottle. No, I can't.
Come on, get back in your bed.
You put me there.